Good morning, this is Marissa with Neilani's Craft House. How are you guys doing today? We're going to be doing a swag on a 21-inch stir stick. You'll need a felt for that, a piece of felt for it. I'll be using some red mesh. Hopefully I can get 5 out of that, and then this one. And we'll need some Chanel stems. The sign that I will be using is this one right here. Freedom in Flight, Air Force. And the ribbons that I have is this one here. Welcome home, thank you. Already went ahead and cut my ribbons. And then the Air Force ribbons. And this one here. I don't have much of this one anymore, so when I'm doing the ribbon, the bow, I'm gonna have to improvise by putting, this is what I have left, so I might have to improvise and figure how to just put this in the middle of the bow. All right, so let's get started. Put everything aside. Get our Chanel stems. You're gonna also need a glue gun. This is a Gorilla glue gun. I use Gorilla sticks in there as well. You will also need to get a wood burner. My wood burner is a Weller, and I can turn on and off, turn up the temperature on it as well, and I'm using the pointed tip on that. You will need to be in a ventilated area as well, or use a mask. I have 2 windows, so I can use that. You'll also need a tempered glass to cut on, and a mat or a ruler. I'm using my self-healing mat. I will be cutting my mesh to 24 inches. Let me clean up here, because this is some, I guess I didn't clean it properly. It was gluing earlier and I didn't clean up properly. So this is a vacuum. Just press the button right here. I am affiliated with Amazon, y'all, so I will be leaving all the tools that I use in the description below. Don't hesitate to check over there. Okay, so for a swag, we will need 5 Chanel stems for the mesh. We will need 1 for the bow, when we will also need 1 for the hanger. Okay, 1 for the bow we can put away. Let me go ahead, put this up here. This is what I glue on. It's plastic. And the way I do this is I measure out my stick, 21 inches, 1 inch from the end, I put a Chanel stem, 1 inch from the stem, from this end, I put a Chanel stem. Come on. Then in the middle, which is 10 and a half, I put another one. and then in between the two, in the middle of those. And now the way we're going to do our hook is we're going to fold it in half, and about almost halfway up, we're going to just twist that a couple times. Then what we're going to do is we're going to push that underneath your first chenille stem so you get to where that notch is. And you want that to be in the center. Then you're going to take it and you're going to bring this around to the front. You're going to twist them. Then I take one and go underneath that other chenille stem that was there. And then I just go around, make one twist. Then I go back under. Go on. And then I twist those under on the other side. Just intertwine them. Just like that. So we'll glue all of this down now so that it won't go anywhere. And I just put a generous amount, especially to the ones that are in the corner at the ends. Because I don't want that going anywhere. You don't have to do these ones, but I do. Like I said, I do a generous amount of them. Okay, so now we're going to let that, you'll see glue strings all around. So if you ever see them when you buy them, if you see glue strings, it's not spider webs, it's just glue strings. Okay. You also need a clip. So let's see how much we can get out of this red one. So we're going to be cutting our mesh. Hopefully we can get 5 out of here. And the way it rolls up to you is the way we're going to be using it. I'm going to be measuring 24 inches. If you want, you could also use a rotary cutter and cut both your mesh at the same time. I prefer using a wood burner. It helps fuse it a lot better. Take this and put it in my basket. Be sure to curve with your mesh. And the way we're cutting it is we're cutting within that line, the row going across. You stay in there. If your mesh curves, curve with it when you're cutting. Let's go! Okay, bring back your stir stick and we're going to be using the red ones first. And we're going to be making just ruffles. The way it rolls up to you, you want that to work to your advantage, but we're going to bring that down. Put something on that. So it's curves up like that. So we want to use that to our advantage. This will help the mesh to be a little better. So what we're going to do is fold underneath, and then we're going to try and stay in the middle and bring these all the way in accordion style over to the other side of your mesh. Just like that, in accordion. And then when you let it go, it's even on both sides. And you're in the middle. So then we want you to put it this way in the center. Roll it twice. Open it up. Intertwine them. Just like that. Okay. Then we're going to do a blue one on top of it. This is just how I like to do it, y'all. Fold that bottom and do accordions to the other side. This is how I try my best to stay in the middle. And we are going to actually put that right on top of this one. Like I said, this is how I like to do it. Just like that. Then I'm going to skip this one and I'm going to go into the middle and I'll do the same thing. I'll do the red. Now we're going to take a blue one and put it on top of it. Then we're going to go right on top of that. Then we'll skip this one, and then we're going to go to the last one and do the same thing.
Let's go!
Okay, now we'll do these two. We'll put these on the bottom and then the red on top.
Let's go!
Okay, just like that. Okay. Now we're going to put our sign on. It already comes with 2 holes in it. So we need 2 Chanel stems for the sign. So in total we need 9 Chanel stems for the entire swag. So we'll put that in here. Okay. And I think we can put it here. One bow there, one here. I think that would be right there, real good. We'll put the bow down here, one here, and one here. Okay, so we'll put it here. So for these here, we don't need these. We can just intertwine them to about 1 inch above. Get your wire cutter and cut about 1 inch above. Then you're going to bend it and fold it underneath in the back. Same thing with this one. So then we're going to take this and put this in the center here, and we're going to feed those pipe cleaners right through the bottom of the mesh, right through to the bottom of the mesh. We have this coming like that, this going like that. then we like how that is. So we're going to secure it in the back a couple more times. And that won't fit under there. So we'll just intertwine it. Cut off some of it. Intertwine this some more. This can go to the other, under that Chanel stem over here. Twist it. You have that there. Okay. Have that like that. I'm going to take the ribbons. We have this one that we're going to use. I have this one. These are cut to about 14 and a half. I wanted to make sure that the words came out properly, at least at one side. I'm gonna make an X with this one. And then the other one we're gonna use like this. Air Force. And you want this to be like this. This one here. I think that would be good. Gather up in the middle. And we're going to put this on the top. Push that behind those ribbons. You have welcome home, thank you. You have Air Force. Pull this up. There you go. Then we can have this one. This one. Let this one go through it like that. And put that up here. And then, now we're gonna make a bow. We're gonna use the pinky one. We're going to use So we're going to use this one to make the bow. I'm going to use this one, and we're going to implement this one. This is going to be one directional, so I got to do it in my hand. So 15. We'll do 6. So we'll go to 12. Bring that in. Do 12 again. Bring that in. Then we'll do 12 again. Bring this under. Bring the 12 again. Bring that here. And we'll just do 4. Oh, almost forgot. Chanel stem goes in here. Then you put this down here. Okay. So we have this one, this one. This way, this way. This says thank you, welcome home. There we go. Now we're going to do 2 of this one. Let's dovetail. Do 15. And then this one, you'll twist. There. And we want this to be about smaller than these ones. So this one is it's the same size. I just want it to be smaller than these 2. Put that down. So this is about 5.5, and this is about actually this is about 5 and 5 inches, 6 and 5. Dovetail to dovetail, put your ends together, line them up properly. From the closed edge to the open edge, cut diagonally upwards. And that's how you get your dovetail. Okay, so I want to put this in here, but I'm not quite sure since I don't have a lot. It's not long. Just have a little bit. So let's see here. Put this in here, just like that. All right, now let's get our 8-inch zip tie. Lift it up a little bit. Put this in here. Bring it around. and zip tie. Okay, you can lift it up, bring that around, and just tighten it. So this is a zip tie cutter. I got it from Amazon. Once again, I am affiliated with Amazon. If you would like to purchase from my link, I'll leave the link in my description. It has a little groove right here. You put your zip tie tail in it and pull. It tightens it and it cuts it for you. It's a very good tool to have. Then we're going to wrap this up like this. And because I don't like all this extra material here, I'm just going to cut that off. So it's going to be like this anyways. And I don't like how my zip tie shows here, so I am going to use, we'll just use this. It's small enough. Let's plug this back in. So the way I do it is I take glue, put it back here, and right here on your pipe cleaner, on the pipe cleaner and the zip tie, I'm going to go ahead and put that down there because it sticks good to that pipe cleaner. Then, well, before I do that, I need to bring it through here. Okay. Put that underneath. Then pull this so it brings it down as tight as you can. I like to go around 2 times. Okay. Put some glue right on the blue ribbon that you just put. Pull that down, top of that. And cut off that excess. Okay. And then twist your Chanel stem in the back there. And take that. That's what it looks like. And take this. And what I'm going to do is just glue this little piece here because I don't like how it's going to show. Just glue that little piece down so it stays that way. There you go. Then we're going to take this and put that in here. We don't need this pipe cleaner here, so let's close that up. Right, closing that. It's like I'm opening it. Okay. Bend that down. Okay, so now you're going to feed this through the mesh on both sides of that stick. Turn this over. Okay. Pull back down on there. Twist it a couple times. Let's check if that's where we want it. Actually want it on top of this right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some glue on there and stick the two chenille stems together so it stays on there. Okay, now let's take this, push this on here, secure it. Okay, cut a piece of this off. Now we're just going to glue this down back here. So we want this to stay down. We're actually going to be putting on the felt right here. Take it.
Let's go!
We're going to be cutting about right here. Okay, we'll take this part, and we're going to put it right here. Let's shorten it a little bit. I think I did that too much. There you go. There you go. All right, y'all. I'm going to wrap this one up, and thank you for watching me make this swag. If you like this, go ahead and like, follow, and share this post with someone so someone else can see it. So the only thing we have left to do is the tails, and you can leave the tails along like this, Or you can curl the tails. You leave them like this. Or you can curl the tails. That, or you can leave them straight. It's up to you. We can also add these little things right here. They're ornaments. Okay, add it right here on the top of the bow. Also have these little stars that we can cover up the Chanel stem right here. That's how you cover up that Chanel stem. Yeah. Okay, y'all. That's how you do that. Put this under here. That. You have your Chanel stem covered up. You have your stars here. You have your Air Force here. That's it for... Alright, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this one up. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today and watching me design this beautiful swag. If you enjoy this, go ahead, like, follow, and share this video so more people can see it. And don't forget to check out my websites at neilani'scrafthouse.com or on my Etsy shop at neilani'scrafthouse.etsy.com for any of my finished products. Keep your hands busy, keep your hearts happy, and I'll catch you next time at Neilani's Craft House. Bye for now.